Prologue. Just a day before the 2024 Paris Olympic Games opening ceremony, the French capital was abuzz Thursday as it prepared to host the world's biggest sporting party. Though the Olympics soft-launched Wednesday with soccer and rugby sevens, the real action will begin Friday night when the city will stage perhaps the most ambitious inauguration in the Games' history. Welcome to Sports Catalog once again on our Paris Olympic edition in France. To Australia swimming critics. Australian Olympic swimming coach Michael Palfrey has been spoken to by team bosses after he said he hopes South Korean swimmer Kim Woo-min beats his Australian rivals to the 400m freestyle gold at the Paris Olympics. Palfrey, who in addition to being one of the coaches on the Australian team also works with Woo-min, made a serious error of judgment according to the Australian Olympic Committee. Assault. Olympic team officials have been briefed on the alleged sexual assault of an Australian woman in Paris. French police are investigating the allegation that the tourist was sexually assaulted by 5 men, according to local media. According to the reports, the woman aged in her 20s told police in Paris she had been raped by several men last weekend. The Australian chef de mission, Anna Mears, said she had heard of no threats against team members, but they were being advised to be careful when going outside the athletes' village. I have been informed, it sounds horrific. Obviously our hearts go out to the woman involved and we hope she's being cared for and supported in the trauma she's experienced, Mears said on Tuesday morning. There's not a lot of detail and information that has come through. For world-class ceremony underway. Almost 100 boats will take 10,500 athletes down the Seine, in many ways the star of the show over the next 2 weeks in what will be the first time the ceremony has been held outside a single stadium. The river is already lined with bleachers, and dotted with venues ready to host sports as varied as fencing and taekwondo to basketball and break dancing. And although these areas remain eerily quiet for now, protected by a network of high-security metal barriers, there was a festive atmosphere just up the street at the Arc de Triomphe, where people from all over the world had gathered. Israel boos. Israel's participation in the Paris Olympics got underway amid a ring of steel and a chorus of boos at the Parc des Princes on Wednesday night. Over 1,000 French police, including masked counter-terrorist officers, created an additional security barrier prior to the nation's clash with Mali in their first game in the men's football competition. Russian plot. A Russian chef who has lived in France for 14 years has been arrested on suspicion of plotting with a foreign power to stage large-scale acts of destabilization during the Olympic Games in Paris. The 40-year-old man was arrested during a raid of his apartment in central Paris on Sunday, where a document linked to an elite Russian special forces unit operating under the command of the FSB, an heir to the KGB, was reportedly found. A judicial investigation has been opened into allegations of sharing intelligence with a foreign power with a view to provoking hostilities in France, a crime punishable by 30 years of imprisonment. The alleged plot is not believed to have been terror-related. Celine Dion rumors. World-famous pop icon Celine Dion, who is rumored to be performing at the Olympic opening ceremony, has met with the French First Lady Brigitte Macron. A picture posted on Instagram by Macron's chief of staff showed the two women standing side by side. Videos of Celine Dion in Paris began circulating on social media Tuesday, prompting rumors that the It's All Coming Back to Me Now songstress will perform tomorrow when the games officially open. Yesterday, French sports minister Amélie de Castera added even more fuel to the rumors, conceding that Celine's presence in Paris was not a coincidence. Andy withdrawal. Andy Murray has officially withdrawn from the singles event at the Paris Olympics. The two-time gold medalist is still not fully recovered from the back surgery he had last month and believes the men's doubles, where he is playing with Dan Evans, offers his best chance of another medal. Murray said, "I've taken the decision to withdraw from the singles to concentrate on the doubles with Dan." The three-time Grand Slam champion earlier this week said the Summer Games will be his last ever tennis tournament in a post on social media. The 37-year-old will represent Team GB aiming to win a third gold medal after singles successes in 2012 and 2016. FIFA urgency. New Zealand football CEO Andrew Pragnell called on FIFA to take urgent action over a spying scandal involving Olympic champions Canada at the Paris Games and said failure to do so could tarnish the sporting integrity of the entire tournament. Canada women's coach Bev Priestman removed herself from opening match duties while an assistant coach and a team analyst were kicked out of the games on Wednesday amid allegations of drone use at two New Zealand practice sessions. Indian archers. The Indian men and women archers will trust their hard training while trying to overcome last-minute distractions due to the absence of Korean coach Baek Woon-ki and psychologist Gayatri Madkekar as they begin their campaign with a hope to win India's first archery medal in the Paris Olympics on Thursday. Epilogue. The Olympics opening ceremony this Friday is set to make history as the first ever outdoor and floating ceremony that will see more than 10,000 athletes, dozens of influential political figures and thousands of performers pull out all the stops to mark the start of the 2024 Summer Games in Paris. Sports Catalog will update you all on activities in Paris Olympics. Continue to join us as you share, comment, and subscribe.